Wound Up Wednesdays, where we want to know what gets you wound up. My name is Nanette Downey, and today we have a question from Lee, but in honor of that question, I'm wearing this poncho. Now, all you fashionistas out there are going to know right away what brand this is, and this is part of what I want to talk about today is brand recognition. So, Burberry, you can't mistake it. Even a lot of men know what that is. So that's going to reinforce what I'm going to talk about in a minute, and our question is from Lee from McLean, Virginia. My name is Lee. I'm starting up an IT company, and I was wondering how important a logo is to my business. Some of my friends are telling me that it's not necessary for my line of work. Well, Lee, they could not be more wrong. Brand recognition is one of the most important things you'll ever do for your company. It just kind of represents who you want to put into it, who you are, who your clients are, who you're trying to reach, and the start is a logo. People are going to use that as their recognition of your company. So even though you are an IT business, your website should have a logo on it that people are going to remember and note, and cards that you hand out. There's a million IT companies out there, so you want to show what sets you apart from other IT companies. A logo needs to represent you, your clients, and it's very important to hire a professional company to brand your company, and a logo is where they'll start, because a lot of thought and time and energy goes into those little tiny logos that you take for granted every day, but you cannot believe how important it is. In fact, I have a little statistic here. The CCI Color Institute for Color Research says that people make a subconscious judgment about a person, environment, or product within 90 seconds of initial viewing, and that between 62 and 90% of that assessment is based on color alone. So something as basic as the color of your logo is important. You want it to absolutely represent something about your company. Sometimes it's just the name of your company in certain fonts, but you'll leave that up to a professional to help you make that decision. Now I'm going to play a little game with all of you. It's called Name That Logo. And obviously I can't hear you, but I know once I put these up on the screen, you're going to recognize them right away. And it just kind of proves my point and how important it is, even for major corporations. And they all had to start somewhere. So regardless of how big or successful your company becomes, you still want that brand recognition all the time to keep your clients and to gain more clients. So here we go. I'm sure you all know that one. What about this one? This is fairly new, but I'm sure you know what it is. This, very popular. They have great commercials on the air right now. There's a classic. Now, a lot of these organizations are older, have been around for years, but instantly, without a second thought, you know who this is, and that is the point. This is recent for this company. And of course, the swish. And so you recognize them right away. They don't even need words. They don't even need to put the name of their company in there. So if you get a well-done logo, like I said, using a professional company, your company could be as recognized as any of these someday, and that's what you want to shoot for. So regardless of what your plans are for that company, and I know it's an IT company, and you think it's not about show, whatever, but especially on your website, since you are an IT company, you want something that people are going to recognize right away. And when they do a Google search for IT companies in their area, if yours pops up, they're going to remember it. They're going to go back and say, I like that, whatever you chose as an icon, or the way you wrote your name, or the colors you chose. So it's very important. It's very almost mathematical. So it's a lot of thought, time, and energy goes into that, and brand recognition is probably one of the most important parts of your business. So do not slack on that. Do not listen to your friends. Thank you, Lee, for your question today, and thank all of you for watching and listening today. And if you have a question for us, just go to our Facebook page, /personality-driven, and hit the submit question button right underneath our profile pic, and you too will answer your questions as soon as we can get to them. So thank you again, and have a great day.